Hi there, Unicycle day 65. And I am back up at the wagon shed. Looks pretty nice here today. But boy, if you can see the clouds up there, it's been kind of a nice and rainy day. It'd be nice like this, and then the rain comes in, it just pours. Well, okay, so more idling practicing. That's what you're going to get to see again. I've already pedaled around this place a couple times. And I'm just going to keep going back and forth between this garbage can and that garbage can. I think it'll be a little easier to see because they're not too far apart. And I'm just going to work on idling. Hey, good news is tomorrow is my last day of posting my journey accountability videos. Yeah, tomorrow's my last day. Yeah, that'll work. Got to put this in front to keep the phone from slipping on top of this garbage can. I was listening to an interview of a competition climber for the Olympics, a woman, and they were talking and stuff. And at some point, they were talking about free soloing, which is climbing without a rope, and some climbers lying about them having climbed certain, mountains and stuff. So they were talking about, filming, making sure that they had someone to film when they were doing it, and it kind of goes against it because when you have something being filmed, it kind of puts a certain pressure on you. You're aware of it or whatever. If I was just doing my thing, I could just zone out and just do it. But when I'm on this, I'm like, shit, I don't want it to be 1,000 minutes long and nothing but mistakes. So it kind of has a bit of an effect. Yesterday, I was not doing as well as I wanted, and at a certain point, I said, "Oh, to heck with it," and I just decided I was going to ride over a curb that drops down. It gave me something else to focus on. Did it a few times, attempted it a few times. I finally did it, and I was so happy. I finally did something that it took my attention and the pressure and angst and irritation and disappointment at idling, and it kind of faded out a little bit. All this is to say, I'm glad tomorrow's the last day of videoing. It was an accountability exercise making these videos, and also to sort of talk about the journey. But honestly, the best times I've had on this journey have been when I've not been videoing. Because when I video, I want to do it perfectly and show it to whomever, my sons or whatever. But so yeah, it's a little tough to do it with the camera on because it is, and it's all a mental game. Whenever I've gotten angry and then just let go and said, "Oh, the heck with it, just do whatever," that's when I made turning points. That's when I did something well. It's a daily journey. Every day I come out here, I got to figure out a way to get to my mindset to where I'm, okay with not putting pressure on myself to do a great thing for the video. I've regressed back to kindergarten. I have regressed back to kindergarten. I can barely, barely do anything.